The final lap at Sonoma Raceway just delivered one of the most controversial moments in NASCAR's in-season challenge. Dillon just bumped Alex Bowman right out of the $1 million tournament. What happened in Turn 11 has the entire NASCAR world talking. This wasn't just any ordinary racing contact. This was a calculated move that knocked one of Hendrick Motorsports' top drivers out of a shot at $1 million. The bump heard around NASCAR just changed everything. NASCAR and TNT introduced this bracket-style in-season challenge with one simple promise. Winner takes $1 million. 32 drivers entered the tournament. Only one walks away with life-changing money. The format? Head-to-head racing, where finishing position determines who advances. When this tournament started, absolutely no one would have realistically picked Kaulig Racing's Dillon as a potential winner. The number 32 seed? Against drivers like Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, and Chase Elliott? Nobody gave him a chance. But here we are. Dillon just punched his ticket to the Final Four. How did we get here? Dillon's path to this moment reads like a NASCAR fairy tale. Round 1 at Atlanta, he faced number 1 seed Denny Hamlin. Hamlin got eliminated in a 23-car wreck early in the event. Lucky break number 1. Round 2 in Chicago, opponent Brad Keselowski, the number 17 seed and former Cup champion, crashed in an early multi-car accident. Lucky break number 2. But Sonoma? This was different. No crashes to save him. No early exits to gift him advancement. Dillon had to actually race head-to-head with Alex Bowman and the number 48 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet. The number 8 seed Bowman brought serious credentials to this matchup. 2 prior 9th place finishes at Sonoma Raceway, a reputation for clean driving since joining Hendrick in 2018, currently sitting 12th in the driver's standings with 498 points in 20 races. This was the first race where Dillon, the number 32 seed, had to defeat his matchup on the track through actual racing. The race unfolded as a classic mid-pack battle. With 10 laps remaining, Bowman sat 25th while Dillon ran 31st. Bowman held a 4-position advantage with 7 laps to go. The gap was closing, but Bowman still had the upper hand. When the final restart occurred with 4 laps remaining, the positioning shifted dramatically. Bowman restarted 25th. Dillon lined up 26th. 1 position separated them from a $1 million dream. The duo found each other in the closing laps of the race. Both drivers were stuck in the middle of the pack, trading paint as they battled for every inch of track position. Dillon got passed by Bowman, but he remained close. The Kaulig Racing driver dogged Bowman during those final laps. The final lap arrived with everything on the line. Dillon had Bowman coming to the white flag, but Bowman got back by him initially. The field checked up on the bottom, and Bowman moved to the top. Great move by the number 48 driver. But Dillon had a plan. My goal was just to be close enough, getting into 11th where I could move him, Dillon explained after the race. Turn 11, the hairpin, the moment that changed everything. Dillon gave Bowman a bump in the hairpin, pushing the HMS driver up the track. Contact, more contact on corner exit. Dillon dove under him and accelerated ahead. Bowman got to Dillon's bumper but couldn't get around him. Dillon passed mere seconds before they reached the finish line. Final positions: Dillon 17th, Bowman 19th, 2 positions that meant everything. The number 32 seed had just eliminated the number 8 seed. The tournament's biggest underdog story continued. What happened next captured the attention of the entire NASCAR community. Kaulig Racing posted a video of the post-race exchange between the 2 drivers. The caption, "100% friendly and good fun. Brutal handshake though. Tough to watch." Dillon walked over to Bowman after the race. The 2 talked in an evidently light tone. Then came what Kaulig jokingly described as a brutal handshake. The exchange ended with the 2 drivers fist-bumping each other. Both Bowman and Dillon hashed things out like professionals. The brief exchange ended with a handshake, showing mutual respect despite the late race contact. No visible animosity, no heated words. Just 2 drivers handling controversy with class. Dillon didn't shy away from explaining his actions. His justification was simple and direct. "It was a rough couple of laps there," Dillon said. "Alex and I race really clean. I told him, man, if it wasn't for the $1 million, I probably wouldn't have done that, but I had to." The key phrase, "I probably wouldn't have done that, but I had to." This wasn't personal. This wasn't about settling scores. This was about $1 million changing the way drivers approach racing. The stakes transformed typical racing courtesy into tournament necessity. Dillon said, "I saw the number. 48 there at the end, and I knew it was our opportunity to race hard and go get him. Just really happy with the way that it ended up, and if it wasn't for $1 million that had never hunted him like that." Dillon credited his team and sponsors for the opportunity.
Really happy with the way that it ended up, and if it wasn't for $1 million, I'd have never hunted him like that, but $1 million means a lot to us. And just grateful for the opportunity that Matt Kaulig, Chris Rice, Ty Norris, everybody involved with Kaulig Racing, our partners Seabest and Grizzly Nicotine Pouches that have come on board to give us the opportunity to do this. And it's been a heck of a couple weeks. We're having fun with it, and we're just going to let the good times roll and see what.
Dillon's tournament run has generated attention for more than just his surprising advancement. The 33-year-old has trolled Hamlin and Keselowski after defeating them. This behavior caught the attention of NASCAR legend Kevin Harvick. "I just don't know how you talk that much trash when you run that bad, though." Harvick stated on Kevin Harvick's Happy Hour, "I would just be more humble about it. I mean, if you were up there running first or second, third, fifth, something, and you're knocking people out of the bracket, but you're knocking the guys out that are crashing. Let's not be cocky about it." Harvick's criticism highlighted the disconnect between Dillon's tournament success and his overall performance. This year, Dillon has earned one top 10 finish, 8th place at Atlanta. He returned to full-time Cup Series racing this year after being part-time in 2024. In 249 Cup Series races, Dillon has finished in the top 10 7 times. The stats don't lie. Dillon has yet to win a race in his Cup Series career. But tournament racing operates by different rules. This wasn't Bowman's first controversial moment in recent weeks. Just a week before Sonoma, Bowman was involved in an incident with Bubba Wallace at the Chicago Street Race. During that race, the two were battling for 7th place when Bowman, on fresher tires, made contact with Wallace exiting Turn 2. Wallace's number 23 Toyota was sent into the wall and sustained heavy damage, ending his race in 28th place. Bowman finished 8th and advanced while Wallace was eliminated. After the race, Bowman explained what happened. "I didn't really expect it when I passed him and we got into Turn 12 and he just shipped me, and then he ran me into the fence in Turn 1 and ran us into the fence off of Turn 2. We're going straight and we just got hooked together and he ends up crashing." Despite the collision, there was no visible animosity. Steven Taranto reported on X, "All smiles for Alex Bowman and Bubba Wallace after their run-in at Chicago last week." The pattern emerged. Bowman handles controversy professionally. His reputation for clean driving since joining Hendrick in 2018 remained intact despite these incidents. Dillon's advancement sets up fascinating semi-final matchups at Dover Motor Speedway. He faces John Hunter Nemechek, the number 12 seed from Legacy Motor Club, another driver few pundits expected to reach this stage. Nemechek eliminated Josh Berry, number 21 seed, Chase Elliott, number 5 seed, and Eric Jones, number 20 seed, to reach the semifinals. He finished 28th at Sonoma, one position ahead of teammate Jones, who finished 29th. The other semifinal features Tyler Reddick, number 23 seed, versus Ty Gibbs, number 6 seed. Both Toyota drivers advanced through their own impressive runs. Reddick finished 6th at Sonoma to eliminate Ryan Preece, who placed 12th. The number 23 seed has eliminated Kyle Larson, number 10 seed, Carson Hogsey-Var, number 26 seed, and Preece, number 15 seed. "Today was a bit of a struggle," Reddick said after Sonoma. "We just kind of went backwards. We slid back throughout the whole day. We put tires on there and was able to get through the chaos. We had a shot at 5th, just didn't want to use Christopher Bell up on that last corner, so we settled for 6th. Gibbs advanced by finishing 7th to Zane Smith's 27th place result. The number 6 seed has eliminated Justin Haley, number 27 seed, AJ Allmendinger, number 22 seed, and Smith, number 14 seed.